it's over. It's just too much.
Yes.
And he's blaming Aaron for it, like he's just trying to leak his way out of town. Because even the Jake Kummerow story that we had a couple of days back, like he was upset about Jake Kummerow, who had played there for 2 years, played 19 games. He'd thrown him 32 balls. He caught 20 for 322 yards and 2 touchdowns. And he was acting like, because they cut him, and then he went to Buffalo and lasted 6 games, caught 1 pass for 22 yards and got cut, he was making that like the end of the line. That was the point of no return.
Well, Skip, remember the quarterback coach? They fired Alex Van Pelt, and they didn't tell him about it. And it's reported that he had a great working relationship with Alex Van Pelt.
Well, that would matter more to me than Jake Kummerow.
But Skip, at that point,
remember, Aaron had just gone on a big national radio show. I forget which one it was, and just lauded Jake Kummerow as a guy that a diamond in the rough that they'd found, and he was becoming his favorite target. But he's just a street free agent, you know.
But Skip, you know what? Maybe he's not that good, but Aaron Rodgers was able to get the best out of him. There are a lot of receivers, Skip, when they played with Tom Brady, they look better than when they went somewhere else. They never made it. So Aaron said Jerry Cook was the same thing. We thought Jerry Cook had found a home in Green Bay. And guess what? Alan Lazard, they ended up cutting him. They ended up re-signing him. But he's like, hold on, wait a minute. It didn't seem like anybody I like y'all want to get rid of.
Well, Jordy Nelson was his favorite receiver.
And they ended up cutting him.
They cut him, and he lasted 1 year with the then Oakland Raiders, and that was the end of his career, right?
But what'd you say that headline said?
Aaron Rodgers is holding Packers hostage to satisfy his grudges, so Green Bay should be prepared to trade him.
I told you last year when they did this, I said if he ever get back in a power position, he was going to do it.
I have told you from the start, Aaron Rodgers is the LeBron James of the NFL. He can be a thin-skinned, finger-pointing, blame-deflecting diva. And when he gets his back up on something, he is impossible to deal with. And I think if everybody really knew what had gone on behind the scenes with this Packers regime and Aaron Rodgers, it's probably so ugly but so petty that a lot of people would lose some respect for Aaron and maybe some sympathy for Aaron. Because I think he is the all-time handful to deal with.
Well, Skip, I think all quarterbacks are like that. All quarterbacks have a little Petty Ruxpin or Richard Petty, whatever you want to, Petty LaBelle. Because, hey, think about it. What's the difference between what he's doing and what Tom Brady did to get Jimmy Garoppolo up out of there?
Yeah, but that was push came to shove.
Why you worried about it?
That's either stay or go, man.
Hold on, wait a minute.
He's about to be pushed out the back door.
I just want to know. Now, Terry said he don't have anything to worry about. That's Tom Brady, 5-time Super Bowl.
Okay, but Tom had already put him in the shadows. He'd gone to practice battle with him and beaten him out, quote unquote, not had any worry at all about him. And all of a sudden, the handwriting on the locker room wall became clear that, wait a second, Belichick's going with Garoppolo.
I thought the job of the player was to shut up and just go play football. Don't worry about what front offices may or may not do. So now we can tell Aaron Rodgers, shut up, just go play football. But Tom Brady, you are well within your right to go upstairs, to go over Coach Belichick's head. I don't really see the difference.
Well, how many Super Bowls had Tom Brady won by that point?
But you got to be careful by evaluating, saying because someone. But like, I get it, Skip. I get it. Like I said, we know this about quarterbacks, Skip. They're very sensitive. You talk about thin skin. Quarterbacks have the thinnest of skin. I've been trying to tell people that for the longest, but people tell me, Shannon, you don't know what you're talking about. I've been around them too much.
But it's okay for Tom Brady to, as you say, go upstairs. I think he went over to Kraft's mansion, knocked on the door one night and said, hey, him or me. It's come to that point where I'm either going to be gone or you're going to make sure that he trades Jimmy G. One way or the other. Which is it? We've reached the point of no return. Well, this is no point of no return because, remember, they have Jordan Love right now on the Aaron Rodgers plan. How long did it take Aaron Rodgers to win the job from Brett Favre? It took 3 years.
So let me ask you a question, Skip. If you have your guy, Skip, I don't believe they would have made the move had Brett Favre not kept waffling about, I'm retiring, no, I'm coming back. I'm retiring, I'm coming back. No, I think I'll retire again. No, I'm coming back.
He was.
And that's what Ted Thompson, I think, was the general manager at the time.
He was.
Said enough is enough. He put his foot down. And so they moved on. If you
remember,
have your guy...
They had to completely rebuild Aaron's delivery from his Cal days under Jeff Tedford. Completely rebuilt it. And it took 3 long years of him sitting, waiting, watching, learning to be ready to do what he did.
He might have... Let me ask you a question. had Brett Favre not kept waffling about retiring, do you believe that he'd have had to probably wait another year?
Okay, maybe so. But 3, he was ready to go because he proved he was ready to go.
Okay, then. Well, you got
and I told you the other day, our man Lil Wayne told me that his ear to the ground on the Lambeau Field turf, that he's hearing that they have high hopes for Jordan Love, that they see a little bit of Mahomes in there, but maybe he's not ready, or maybe, it's like on the cusp of being ready. Well, it'd be pretty tough to throw him into this fire week 1 this coming football season.
Well, no, you drafted him. You moved up to get him. Let him go.
Okay.
Turn him loose. Aaron says, if you believe he is what you thought he was going to be, let me go and find out.
Okay, but they're only in year 1 of the Aaron Rodgers plan for Jordan Love. I'm sure they would like to make it 2 years
Kick him out
and
the
then
nest.
say.
Kick him out the nest. That's what mama birds do. Fly. Or something gonna get you on the ground. Fly.
So back to Tom Silverstein, the last point that he made is that all of these leaks have to be coming from Rodgers. The quote is, he's smart, and he has had his people in his camp leak the reasons he's angry at the Packers rather than address it himself publicly. It allows him a chance to later deny any of it was coming from him when it absolutely must be coming from him. So he has declared war on the Packers. That's why on draft day, it broke that he wanted out.
Of course, that's
it was
not an
a
accident.
touche.
Yeah,
it was,
exactly.
I waited 365 days to stick it back to you after you stuck it to me.
Let me ask you a question, Skip. Who do you think leaked Aaron, don't you be the problem? You think Aaron Rodgers leaked that, or did the team leak that?
What's his name? Mark Murphy denied that he said it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know where it came from.
So Aaron Rodgers.
I don't know if they leaked it. I just think that reporter for the Bleacher Report knew. He was also a guy who'd covered the team.
So let me ask you a question. Who leaked the fact that Aaron Rodgers was not consulted about the guy they were hiring? Who leaked that? Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron. Yep.
They did.
No.
They say they did not consult with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron said no, they did not.
But I think he started that ball rolling.
See, you can't have it both ways. You can't leak information and then get mad when a player leaks said information. What you could have had, Skip, this is not to say it wouldn't have blown up the way it has, but you could have easily said, Aaron, we're looking at drafting a quarterback. Now, maybe we might have to move up to get him, or one might fall into our lap.
Yeah.
But we're looking to take a quarterback in the first round. Skip, if you do that and Aaron gets mad, okay, so be it. But at least you've given him the heads up. Someone of Aaron Rodgers' credentials. I believe he earns that.
Okay. So here's what steams me, irks me, and ultimately amuses me about this whole mess.
What?
Is that Aaron Rodgers is so skilled at this that he has managed to deflect all blame off him for what just happened back in January at Lambeau Field. That he fell to 1-4 in NFC Championship games. He has let down, it's not Tidal Town anymore, it's Tidal Wave Town, because they keep getting hit by tidal waves in big playoff games.
Yeah, look, I was one of the first to say Aaron Rodgers did not play well. He needed to play better. I believe he should have made the play. He should have run the football. So I was one of the first ones that did not let him off the hook for what transpired in the NFC Championship game.
Thank you for that.
But the fact of the matter is that when you look at the totality of it, they've drafted one skill player in the first round in Aaron Rodgers' tenure. Now, I don't really know, when they had Donald Driver, Skip, that's like saying they drafted Shannon Sharp for John Elway. They drafted Shannon Sharp in the 7th round.
Okay. Is Devontae Adams any good?
Why didn't you take him in the first round if you believe that good?
Is he not, top 2 or 3? A lot of people think he's top 1.
Let me tell you what they did. Now, at the beginning of last season, what did B.A. Bruce Arians, the head coach of Tampa, say about AB? Tell me what he said, Skip. He doesn't fit our locker room. In the middle of the season, who was on Tampa's roster? And why was he there, Skip?
Okay, and your point is?
My point is Aaron Rodgers says, hold on. Heck, a guy can come from a new destination. Go there and have some say about the roster. I've been here 15 years, and you tell me to just throw passes and shut up?
Tom Brady had won 6 Super Bowls.
He had won nothing in Tampa.
He went down there and changed the whole culture overnight.
Skip, stop.
He went and won the Super Bowl with Antonio Brown.
Let me ask you a question.
He is the only quarterback who could win with Antonio Brown.
Skip, let me ask you a question. Had he won the Super Bowl when Antonio Brown had got there? My point is, he wanted AB. They gave him AB. He wanted Gronk. They gave him Gronk. They made concessions to give him what he wanted. I'm not talking about, Skip, What you do someplace else has no bearing on what you do here.
Okay, but Aaron Rodgers does not belong in the same breath with Tom Brady.
Skip.
He just doesn't.
Skip.
Wait a second. Aaron Rodgers is 7-8 since his one long ago faraway Super Bowl in the playoffs. 7-8.
Skip. Is he accomplished? But his resume in the regular season says he should have the same privilege